Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. We know what's going on, what's happening. It's not really a full video, but I'm keeping you guys posted on what's going on with the build. I am trying to get power to the car. I never test none of this stuff. Mind you, flood car. You know what I mean? Water all the way up to here. Everything is just soaked. So I've been dealing with the ignition. Let me see if I can get some light. There we go. Kind of some light for it. All right. Few things happened. I couldn't get no power in here, and ignition switch is messed up right here. I changed the switch. I always thought it was funny because it stayed in that position. And I was just like, yo, something's wrong with it. I couldn't figure it out. Or I didn't really care. But today I needed some goddamn power. So I'm over here jumping wires, checking out stuff, and you guys probably seen a picture on the YouTube community where I've posted the wires that was cut up top here. I think I did, more likely I did that. I'm not even gonna sit here in front. I cut those wires. By mistake doing this daggone thing here. Laid the grinder down and they cut, and I said, F that. And now I had to, wire them back up. So, getting power. I'm trying to get power. Can't get no daggone power in the place. Headlights don't work. Brake lights don't work. But I jumped a few things and I got the windshield wipers to work. As you can see the dirt over there. Once I got that to work, I was like, why is it not working? And it was the ignition switch. Now with these old cars here, that's not the ignition switch. That's just the tumble lock. Now I'm teaching you guys how to steal some cars now. So really, this is the ignition switch. That little thing right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. That little long thing. This thing here where this yellow wire is, that is the ignition switch. That's it. That's the starter switch. That's whatever you need to goddamn do. That's the switch that needs to be done. And that thing is light is bright. Now this thing right here, you see that? Teaching you guys how to steal a car right now. That's it. That's how you goddamn start the goddamn car. Now, don't you try to steal my shit. But yeah, I mean, but that's the switch right there. That's how you change that. And we thinking that it's up in here. Nah, that ain't it. That switch is right there. Now the problem is see, mine is unhooked. How did that happen? I have not a daggone clue. So now hooked it up. See that hook and everything. That's really how that works. Now I got the spring back. I didn't have that, and I was trying to figure out what the was that. Look, almost how long I had this car? Probably 2 years, damn near almost 3 years. I was trying to figure that out, and it was cold out. It was winter time. I ain't feel like being bothered. So now let's go and see if all this. I got other issues, but let's see if I can turn the switch on and everything works.
Meanwhile,
dud. That didn't work out as planned, so I am going to take it out. You use an 11 to take this thing out and take out that switch. It's all right. When you jump the wires, you get that. Then you get fan. But you take all that stuff out, you get none of that. No fan, no nothing. So when you jump the wire, so now when I plug it back in, it doesn't work. All right, now I plugged it back in and it didn't work, but what I did was I started jiggling this and things started to work. Like, let me see if I can. Try to see if I can hear it. bad. Switch is bad. So we got to go spend that money. And that's really it, man. So, man, thank you guys for watching this brief little thing with BST4 channel, man. You got to go and get yourself one of these switches if your Ford is beat. If not, you know, that's how you kind of get it. You just break this down and you get this switch here, and you make sure you have this here and all of that stuff. So now I gotta go order that. So hey, I just forgot about something. My boy Harrison, you said that you wanted to put your Mustang seats in your Grand Marquis. Well, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to take your existing Grand Marquis seats and gut it. All you're going to have is the lower frame rail. You cannot use the back half because that's the part that makes it tilt. But everything else is going to work. You're going to have it be raised, go lower, front, back, and also that tilt motion. So you're going to have a whole bunch of functionality except that lumbar, putting it back wherever you call that thing. Do like I did here. You're going to have to put a plate. You may have to get a plate and weld something, or make a plate bolted up or whatever like that and have it secure. Then you're going to have the mounting points. Make sure that the Mustang seat, you could be able to do the same thing. I am sure that you could be able to take it out and bolt it up over there. So that's what you're going to do. It's going to be very simple, but it's just going to be you finding the bolts, locations to be able to do it. Some things you're going to have to use Allen keys because it may be a little hard to get in there, maybe, or figure out how you're going to do it. But that's how you're going to do it. Hopefully that can help you, because I know that you were talking about that. And I did the same thing to the Maverick seat over here, but I was trying to do it with the Maverick, and you know, I cut some other stuff and I did some other crap. Now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut a floor out of a Crown Victoria and actually mount it somewhere in there. And that's something that I have to do like rapido. I'm going to have to cut that floor out there, just a little bit of it, and mount that seat in there and make sure it's leveled and everything, along with doing the daggone ignition. So, man, hopefully, Harrison, that helped you, and we'll see you on the next one, man. Let me know how it goes, man. Later.